everyone. On this week's episode, I'm going to show you 3 ways to make a follow the bouncy ball video. The first way is in Seesaw and how you can use that within Seesaw. The second way is Flipgrid Shorts. And the third way is using the assistive touch button on your iOS device. I thank Chris Shiner, Katie Wardrobe, and David Rao who inspired me to do this and how successfully it worked. So please follow them on YouTube as well as follow me on YouTube and check out my new book, Using Technology with Elementary Music Approaches, for more lessons and ideas on how to integrate technology into your current elementary music approach. Let's get started. To make that drag and drop activity along with making the bouncy ball activity in Seesaw, here's what I did. So I'm going to go into this editing of the activity and go into the template to show you. When I open the template, there's a lot of different things going on here. First, the background. So I'm going to add just a blank page. On the background, the first thing I did was change the background color to purple. That's how I got that. Now on the next one that you see here, this is a shape tool. So you grab over here, grab the shape tool, and again, a lot of these tips I learned from Chris Shiner, and I encourage you to follow him on YouTube as well as following me. He is such a Seesaw, Google Slides, so many experts on things, so definitely follow him. So that's how I did this, and of course locked it into place. Now for the next thing that I added, it was this tool right here, this graphic. So I made this graphic in Canva. That's how I did this. In Canva, I just looked for a Thanksgiving background and then just used the text tool. And then I downloaded it, so I had this. And then just what I did here was took it. Nope, thanks. For anyone who's been looking for the Loom tool there, I'm using Loom. It's right there, just in case you were watching that. So go over here, and I just uploaded that photo and got it in. Now, for here, these, all I did in Canva was I drew these out, but you don't even have to draw them out. Go to rhythmrandomizer.com and set the patterns that you need and screenshot these patterns. These are amazing. And then you can add a text tool in Canva to put in, I don't know, French fries or something they're thankful for, that you could add that in. And that's a great way to do it. And again, if you go over to the settings, you can change that all around. The rhythmrandomizer.com is a great way to get quick screenshots of rhythm patterns. So I just use the tools in Canva. I was just using the shape tools, but that's a great thing to do. And if you need to get rid of the background, use remove.bg, because when you do that, you just can upload anything with the background and it will remove it. And if it doesn't remove everything, there's a customizer tool to do that. And then you download that new image. So that's how I got these images, and I just don't lock them so that they can be dragged. Now, to make the example, what I did is I duplicated the page. Okay, so I have this new page right here, and here's my little pie. And all I had to do was click the microphone tool right here and start singing and move around the pie. So here we go. We're going to click the microphone tool, start recording. And Sarah, you want to sing this? Go ahead.
We are thankful. We are thankful for our...
We didn't put anything there, but that's a good enough example. So then I click done. Thank you, Sarah. And now I have this. That's my lovely, lovely, lovely daughter, Sarah, with me today. So now I have this, and what I do again is I would take a blank page and take that little movie. Always the drawing tool. Does that happen to you too?
Yeah.
And yep, and I cut it and I stick it in here. And that's how I made the example. So when they're over here and it says go to the example, they click it says a deleted page because I've moved around too many things right now. But you click, let me show you here, you click the example, and it will go to that example and it presses play, and then you have the movie example, which is really great. So that little tool that you saw Sarah and I use of just clicking the microphone and showing the example and then linking it to the next page, that's a great tool to use. So now I'm going to show you, Sarah and I are going to show you how to make a bouncy ball in Flipgrid. And now you have two different tools to make a bouncy ball. The third tool that we're going to show you involves one of the most simplest things, and that's using your iOS device and the home tool button to make it bounce. So stay tuned for that. It's all coming up. Sarah and I are going to show you how to make a Follow the Bouncy Ball video using Flipgrid's shorts. Now, we are using Loom to record the screen like this, and you can actually record the screen within Flipgrid, which is really cool too. But shorts is really nice because it can actually make a video that you can share out anywhere when you use your digital shorts. You can make up to a 10-minute video. So you go over here and you click on shorts and then click on record a video. You'll see Sarah and I hanging out here today.
Hello.
Yay! And we go to effects and we're going to hit photo. So we hit photo, we're going to add that picture we just used. So that comes in and
We have to make it the whole screen.
Yeah, so you wouldn't actually use Loom. Loom is just being used to show you how to do this, but you would actually use Flipgrid shorts.
Yep.
So then the other thing we're going to bring in is the bouncy ball. And the bouncy ball that we're going to use is the little pie. Yeah, perfect. So we're going to use this tiny little pie. Now it wouldn't quite look like this because you do this all right in Flipgrid, so it won't have this little delay that I'm having.
It's because we're recording.
Yep. Now Sarah's going to record, and this is going to throw it off a little bit because, again, I'm using Loom, but you can do this all within Flipgrid. So I'm going to hit record, and Sarah's going to sing it. Sarah, there's your starting pitch. Here you go.
We are thankful. We are thankful for our teachers, and for family, and for joy,
Yes.
and for joy.
I love your half note holdout there. I wanted to sing along with you. I was having so much fun. So then we click stop. And then you go to next pitch. Here you go. And of course you can edit and confirm your cover photo. I love that you don't actually have to take a selfie now. It can just give you this as your cover photo, which I love. Flipgrid, thank you. And hit confirm. And it's done. Now I have this video that I can actually share out. It's a part of my shorts, and I can do different things with it. I can download it, I can share it out, and it's really great. It's just a great way to capture your screen, easily share your ideas at anyone at any time. So there was Sarah showing you how to do that. Sarah, thank you.
You're welcome.
To make a recording using your iPad, Follow the Bouncy Ball, I give total credit to David Rao for showing me this, because I was watching one of his weekly webinars, and if you don't follow him, please do, because he's amazing, and every week he does like an hour-long webinar of what he does each week in class, and I get so many little tips from him, so definitely follow him. And so here, this is brilliant. He used the virtual home button to make the bouncy ball videos. Now, mine doesn't have a virtual home button, so here's my picture, but I want to do the virtual. I want to use my screen recording tool that I'm using right now, and I want to use the virtual home button to be the bouncy ball. So this is how you do it. You go into your settings, and you go into accessibility, and then go into touch. Here, turn on the assistive touch. That's what this is called. Do you see this now? Now I have a bouncy ball. So now I go back into my photos. The bouncy ball is here. You're going to turn on the screen recording by pressing that where it's flashing right there. Hold down that button if the microphone isn't working, meaning if the microphone isn't turned on, you won't get your own voice. You will get the sound within the iOS device, but you won't get your own voice. You have to turn on the microphone, so hold down that red button to make sure the microphone's turned on. Then just hold this and go, we are thankful for our family, and for friends, and for our home, So this can be done, a nice bouncy ball video, just using your iOS device and this virtual home button, which again is found in the settings. You go into accessibility and go into touch and then turn on assistive touch. Thanks so much for joining me this week. Join me next week when I'm going to tackle trying to make some of those rhythm play-along videos but using only free tools. So it won't be as techy as a lot of my friends who do it so brilliantly and beautifully, but it will be the basics and for those who only have access to free tools. So join me next Sunday. Have a great day. Sunday in the States. Sorry, that might be Monday in other places. Have a great week.